Hi everyone, Diesel here. Welcome to Lego World. Today, I'll be talking about is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And by that I mean pretty much watching the movie, by the way. Because over about 5 or at least 6 days ago, or at least halfway, it's like 6 or 5 days ago, whatever the days ago I watched the movie, I pretty much watched the Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And pretty much I want to pretty much talk about it, see if I enjoyed it, or pretty much say was it good or not, by the way. So pretty much the title of the video is saying, talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Do I enjoy it? Yes or no? So this is gonna be very interesting. So I'll wait no time, as always. Let's get into this. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Did I enjoy it? Yes or no? Actually, that's pretty much a yes, because of course it is, because I love Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Or pretty much should say Sonic the Hedgehog. But I'm telling you what, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was a really interesting movie, by the way. The fact that I didn't even know it was in Prime Video, by the way, is actually just kind of like crazy to me, by the way, because how in the world did they got it in Prime Video already? Or sorry, not Prime Video. Was it yeah, sorry, Paramount Plus. There we go, Paramount Plus, not Prime Video. I'm comparing two different brands. Sorry, two different sites. No, Paramount Plus or Paramount. I've been watching so many movies this week, by the way, from like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Despicable Me 4, by the way. I just so much in my head. It's like literally just running around. So what I'm trying to say is, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was interesting. It was a very interesting movie, by the way. I do love how pretty much in the beginning of it that they showed like Shadow, by the way. Which I'm not gonna lie, Shadow being in the movie, by the way, and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was really good, by the way. Like that one was really interesting. Like him being the bad guy, and then Eggman had like a grandfather, by the way, which is absolutely crazy to me because, most of all, I don't know how this man be living, by the way. This man literally got defeated twice, by the way, and like the second one, he should have been dead, by the way, and now the third one, he's literally dead. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even care if it's plot armor because I know that's what happens in pretty much like in shows and movies, but like just like plot armor like for like the same villain, like no, like come on, like that's not how it works. But hey, at least Eggman at least stayed alive until pretty much Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and yeah, I forgot his grandfather pretty much I guess sort of died too. But still, that movie was really like really good, by the way. Like the ending of it, by the way, as well, of seeing Amy and sorry, before seeing Amy was Metal Sonic and Amy, by the way. Like Metal Sonic took me right surprised. Like I was really surprised. Like Metal Sonic, like oh my gosh. Like and also seeing Amy as well, of course. Like wow. This is crazy. And the fact is that we're getting another Sonic movie around like around 2027. So that's gonna be about like a year later until we pretty much see another Sonic the Hedgehog movie, by the way. So which would be great. But still, I feel like the movie itself was pretty much like good, by the way. I do love how the movie was going, by the way. I do love how they shown that Eggman has a grandfather, which is pretty much cool. Shadow had like pretty much like kind of like been through like so much pain since 50 years, which is like absolutely crazy. I guess I could say to it like the Eggman grandfather too, and then pretty much the girl named Maria, which is also something as well. Actually, I think I recognize the girl, by the way. Isn't that the one that Shadow had like a backstory of or some reason? Cause it feels like it. But still, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was good. It was probably like maybe like oh I don't know. I might have to might do like a rating of like the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, because if we do now got a third one, by the way, it's gonna be hard to tell because the first one was really good, by the way. It was really good about like Sonic. Then Sonic the Hedgehog 2 that we got pretty much with like Tails and not Tails and Eggman, sorry, Tails and Knuckles, which was pretty much good, by the way. And then pretty much Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was pretty much like with Shadow, by the way, and pretty much with like the whole entire I guess you can call it the Sonic Squad, by the way. Pretty much that's what they call it in the movie. But still, I loved it. I just do not know which one probably the better Sonic Hedgehog movie. Like it's really going to be hard to tell, by the way, because they were all split into years, by the way. And the fact the first one was literally like around 2020, about February the 14th, which I believe that was like on Valentine's Day, which is like, well, it might have been like February the 12th, whatever what day it was. I know it's got to be like February the 14th or something like that. But still, like that movie being like 5 years now is crazy to me. Like, playing for like 2020, by the way, too. Then Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out around like 3 years ago, which hadn't hit 3 years yet, but like 3 years ago, which is like crazy to me. Then Sonic the Hedgehog 3 that came out around like what 2 months ago, by the way, and that was just literally last year, by the way, not even too long ago. Like those three movies, by the way, were good. By the way, were really good. But I feel like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 itself was interesting because it shows Shadow how so much he been through since like 50 years, by the way, of just pain, by the way, which I can feel it, by the way. But like still, like him sacrificing himself was like, I thought he's gonna be like pretty much like on a team or something like that. I thought he's gonna pretty much just like get out of there, but no, he sacrificed himself, and so has Eggman, by the way. Those two sacrificed themselves, and like officially off, like actually Eggman did what I just said before earlier, by the way. But still, that's pretty much all I can say for this one, by the way. I just do not know what's gonna happen in the fourth one when it pretty much comes out, because I know we have like some very upcoming movies coming out for like next for the year, by the way. Like ones are returning and ones are pretty much like just gonna be like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog coming back as well from 2020, 2027. So I can't wait, by the way. I can't wait what's gonna happen in the near future, by the way, because since we are in like pretty much like 2025 now, I have no idea what movies they're gonna be good for this year, by the way. So I hope they be a banger. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, but what and one, I'm gonna go ahead and off right here. If y'all enjoy it, sure I know what to do. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next video. Bye.